QueenCityPodcastNetwork.com.
Yo, what's cracking, Panther Nation? It's your boy Rashad, and we got Dave in the building who made it back safely.
Safe, sound, no incidents. It was great.
It was great.
But the fact that I'm back here tells you that I did not win enough money. I did not win Evo. I did not escape going back to work yesterday. That's what I've learned.
But you did pretty well, Dave. You was clean, unless you gave it all back. You was up at some point.
Ebony was up.
Yeah, she was up for
Ebony,
real.
and it continued after the exit. She was putting in work. I was the one that was out here losing my shirt. But I'm here.
Damn, Dave, what happened, bro? You was killing on the blackjack when
Yeah. Things happen post blackjack. I got demolished in multiple areas. I got some of it back at the airport though.
I was saying, in the airport, what was you doing on the slots?
I hopped on the slots for a little bit. Got to spin the wheel, won $100. You know. But no kids, man.
At the poker table. What happened at the poker table, bro?
Pie Gal, Pie Gal, I was getting rocked. It was bad. I was slowly losing my money at the Pie Gal table.
Dave, bro, you gotta do better, bro.
That's why it's called gambling, bro. If you ain't willing to lose the money that you play, then you shouldn't play.
It's true. That's a
fact. Like if you go to like any casino, because now casinos are everywhere. You can freaking walk down the street and find a casino nowadays. Because back when I used to go in my 20s, Vegas was the one. But if you gamble, you have to understand that you can lose this money. Now you can win a lot because somebody hit $2.2 million while we're out there, man. Which is wild, by the way.
Super wild. Yeah, shout out to Ebony though. Ebony was up. She was up at the daggone roulette table. Didn't even know how to play. She didn't even know how to play roulette.
Dog took my craps winnings and immediately, and I'm like, there's no way. Odds went like 20 straight times, bro. It was bad.
The odd. She had a nice little bit on odd, and just played the odd for like 12 rounds, and it hit like 9 out of the 12 rounds.
That's
like wild. It was just straight odd. I was like, yo, this is wild, bro. This is wild, man. So yeah, great time.
And crazy enough, no zeros. That was the incredible part of it all.
Yeah, zeros didn't hit the whole time we was there. I was up on the roulette, and then I gave it back, trying to, I got a little greedy and gave it back.
I was up against the odds.
I was up on blackjack a little bit. I'm not the biggest blackjack guy in the world. Like Mac was helping me out, but I did well at blackjack. And then I basically broke even. I put some money on the Canada-Greece game. I had like 3 different bets going on there, and I hit one with RJ Barrett and Dylan Brooks with a little parlay there. Dope.
Deontay, guess what, Deontay? I did bet on black, and I lost every time.
And lost. Facts. That's
how I lost.
Red
odds the whole way. That's the wild part of it.
Yep, red odds hit like 8 out of the 12 were like red odds.
I'm like sitting here like, what is this? McDowell's. Like, what is this?
It's crazy, bro. It was crazy. But good times, man. We had a blast in Vegas. Some things we did out there can't be talked about on the pod. Yeah, I mean,
nope.
But we had
nope.
Well, we had a blast, man. Good times. We did Vegas old. We hit Dreads. Yeah, I mean, did a little pool party. It was fun, man. Good times out there, bro. Good times, man. But with that said, Dave, anything else you want to talk about before we get into this content? Got quite a bit to talk about.
Nah, man, like you said, bro, Vegas was a blast. Like everybody, like Shad was out there for like 5 days. I've been out there for 10. So you know what I'm saying? Evo, the goals of not going 0-2 in every tournament, mission accomplished. Got to meet a lot of guys out there. It was a fun event. We had the first American to take down a main Street Fighter game in over 20 years. So that's what's up. So I had a blast. Probably do it again. Go cheaper. I'm gonna be cheaper next time though. Because it was expensive, bro.
I went to Vegas. Last time I was in Vegas is probably
2014 for me.
Nah, yeah. For me, it was 20, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and the amount of changes that happened since then is crazy. Like the strip doesn't even look the same. The
Oh,
sky looks different. It's dope, man. Vegas is dope. It's good times out there. They're probably about to get a basketball team here soon. So Vegas is up, man. Shout out to Vegas. Shout out to Vegas, man. Good times. All right, stay on the prowl, man. Y'all know what it is. Good times, bad times. Just remain positive, man. On the prowl. Also, quick update on training camp dates. I gotta be honest with y'all. The vibe is dope. The vibe is dope. Obviously, I missed the 25th. I was not at the Back Together Again thing at Bank of America Stadium. I was there yesterday. I was there today. I will not be going to Fan Fest in Clemson. Y'all got that one. Clemson night, South Carolina. That one's for y'all. I'm gonna let y'all own that one. Y'all can keep it. I'm not driving to Clemson. So good times. Have a good time out there. On the first, which is Thursday, 6:30 p.m. A little awkward start time there, but hey, it is what it is. On Thursday, have fun out there at Clemson. Then I'll be back on the third. Chilling. Be there back in the
chilling,
third.
right? No
Yeah,
pictures. No pictures, right?
yeah, yeah, pictures, bro. Oh, no video, no
No
video though.
video. No
No
video.
video,
No
no
video.
no no drone, no drone footage, man.
Bruh.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, man, Dave. Listen, I walk. I walk. I we yo P and P walks so C3 can fly. Yo, stop playing with us,
Yo,
yo.
son.
Stop playing with
literally,
us, bro.
literally. Shout out to C3, man. And you know what the crazy thing is? My man, the guy that my name's escaping me right now, and he's probably gonna be mad at me for getting his name, but I apologize in advance. But my man pretty much said that he bought the drone with money that he won from a giveaway from Pat McAfee. So the fact that he got on Pat McAfee off of his
Wow.
drone shots, off a drone that he got from Pat McAfee won money is it's wild to me. Wild
Yeah.
to me. Crazy story. So shout out to C3, man.
Yeah, man. So good times, man. Hold on, Dave. Got a super chat coming in. Noli says, "Were you guys in the same building as James Harden at any point during the Vegas trip, or did he plead the fifth?" No, I don't
No,
recall
we ain't
seeing
seen
James
James
Harden out there.
Harden.
I didn't see James Harden
I
out
will say, man, I was there when they were still doing the summer league stuff, but I couldn't swing it to get over there in time to check a game out. Because summer league was still going the weekend prior. Not last week, but the weekend before. But I couldn't swing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, man. But back to training camp again. I'll be out there on the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th. The 3rd I'll be out there for the 4 straight days. So the 3rd is a Saturday, the 4th is a Sunday, the 5th is a Monday, and the 6th is a Tuesday. So I'll be out there every single day there, and then I will miss Saturday. I got something else to do on Saturday, so I won't be there. And then I'll be back again for the rest of the week. So good times there. Good times, man.
I know for a fact they ain't gonna be allowing cell phones in that joint practice on the 15th. I heard they've been I heard they've been tightened up after the drone.
Yeah, they're gonna not allow they're gonna allow cell phones. They're not cracking down that hard, but they are cracking down on folks holding their phone up and taking video. If they see you blatantly do that, they will step up to you, and security will. But they weren't as bad today. I got to be honest with you. They weren't. You see some clips out there. I'm not gonna snitch. Y'all trying to get me to snitch? That's not gonna happen. But there were some folks out there, recording and get some good quality footage. I mean, the best you can really get, considering the circumstance that you can't just point and shoot. You got to kind of conceal. So they got some really good footage, man. So shout out to those folks, man. Make sure you follow everybody on Twitter. I'm sure if you follow the right people, then those folks are retweeting the videos and whatnot. I choose not to partake because as soon as I retweet a video, I'm going to pretty much highlight the folks that are, which is in turn going to get them in trouble. And I don't want that. Matter of fact, I didn't even want to sit close to where the people were because I know I didn't want to make the block hot because people know who I am. My man, the PR guy was out there. They know who I am, so I don't want to make the block hot for anybody. So, but yeah, man. So it's dope, good stuff, man. It's a blast. It's a vibe, though. It's a vibe. Training camp is a vibe, And I got to be honest with you, for everybody that has gone to training camp, everybody I talked to, off the record about training camp, people are loving it in Charlotte, bro. Like it's a whole different feeling. It's a different vibe. It
It's
feels
definitely not as
different.
hot. I can tell you that.
It's not as hot. It hasn't been hot at all in Charlotte. Like it's been relatively comfortable. It hasn't been. I mean, the temperatures got up a little bit today, but it still hasn't been anywhere near Spartanburg heat out there. It hasn't.
Or when we left Vegas heat, so anything would have been better.
Yes. Vegas heat, bro. Hey, listen, I got up here and said, hey, listen, that humidity, the south humidity, man, it's gonna be just as, bro. I got humble real quick. Stepped off that plane, 115, bro.
Dog, first day when I landed on Thursday, the Thursday prior to that, bruh, it was 117, bruh. It was 102 at night. That's when I knew. I'm like, yeah.
It was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Thank God Evo's inside.
Yeah, it was hot out there, bro.
It was hot, bro.
But yeah, hasn't been as bad. But anyway, like I said, training camp has been a vibe. Like I said, everybody has been to training camp. They like especially that VIP section is fire. Even if you're not in VIP, there's other stuff to do out there. On the general admission side, you got the store on general admission side, so you want to buy something. That's dope that you got that. But yeah, man, it's good stuff, man. I like it. Again, I spoke highly of it the first day. I like the vibe, even though there is no store on the VIP side. That's cool. It's still a vibe. It's that the open bar is real, right? The open bar is real. You can go out there, you can get beer, wine. I mean, they don't have liquor, but they do have beer and wine out there that you can get. Make you a little mimosa. They got Bud Light, all that stuff out there. They got snacks. I mean, candy, gummy. I mean, anything you want, it's out there. So the VIP is fire. They even give away ice cream. They got ice cream out there too for free. Once you leave in or right there by the ticket booth, or not ticket booth, but by the entrance, when you check in and get your wristband, there's an ice cream truck right there too. So it's dope, man. It's good stuff.
I know you said the autographs were pretty good.
Yeah.
VIP. How was it for the general admission folks?
I mean, there are folks going over there to sign. It's not as many, but there are folks. I know Bryce went over there yesterday to general admission. Today he signed on the way in, so I was able to get him. Bryce is, hey, listen, y'all know I was on Bryce last year about how elusive that signature was. He ain't nowhere near that. Like, he is freely. I mean, this is the easiest I've ever been able to get a quarterback autograph, bro. Like, he is really nice about it. Even if he saw me, like, I'm pretty sure he's seen my face before. This headband makes it quite obvious. He even signed again. He signed my football the other day. The football that I have for the rookies. By the way, I just need Shaw Smith-Wade and Michael Barrett on that rookie football to complete it. But you'll get a bonus. When I give it away, you'll get a bonus because Bryce Young is on that thing too. So Bryce is on it. Then I got the Bryce Young jersey today. But it's a vibe, bro. It's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. I like the setup.
I think I heard that one of the days that Tepper was out there too.
Tepper was out. He hasn't been out there when I've been out there.
Tep showed up to the VIP. Was in the VIP section talking to folks.
He was in both sections. He went over to GA too. So he went over and talked to everybody. I think that was the second day. The day I was not out there. He was out there. But I haven't had a chance to run into him, bro. But if I do, next time I run into Tep, I'll tell him, yo, this is dope. This is the vibe, bro. You did a good job. You did a great job. Fantastic job with training camp. It's a good move. I like it. I know Spartanburg folks in South Carolina may not like it, but hey, you can't please everybody at the end of the day. I wasn't the biggest fan of driving to Spartanburg all the time, but I did it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Yep. You know what I mean? So anyway, I digress. Training camp is a vibe. Love the first 5 days. We got what? 10 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 more days.
9 more days.
9 more days.
Oh no, 10 more.
No, 10. My bad.
10 more.
I miscounted. Yeah, 10 more days because we got Fan Fest. So it's gonna be a vibe, man. Pat, strap in. All right. So here we go. We got to talk about some roster movement here, because a lot has happened since the last time we met. And we got to talk about Rashad Penny, Dave. Rashad Penny abruptly, I mean, this morning
before pads. right?
Before Pat said, "Hey, look, I'm out. I ain't got time. I'm out. I'm not feeling this no more, bro. I'm
I
not
props to
feeling this
him for that,
thing."
man. Like that it takes something to do something like that. When you know you ain't got it, if you know you're done, then props to him, man.
Facts.
Because a running back's a
I
tough
agree.
position, bro. You get smacked every play pretty much offensively. You do. Like you get hit. Whether you got the ball or not, you getting hit. Or you blocking somebody. That's tough, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So I think Rashad Penny, when he was out there, when I saw him with no pads on, he looked like he lost a little bit of a step. Like he wasn't the same guy. He was down the rotation. You know what I mean? He wasn't, your one or two. He was running with the twos and the threes, so I completely get it, bro. He dealt with some injuries over his
Yeah, he's had a
career.
lot of
It's
injuries
probably
throughout
just
his career.
yeah, just probably caught up with him, man. He just like, look, man, I appreciate what y'all did, but I'm out, man. I respect it. So like Dave said, I agree. It takes a man. Like, don't wait to the end of training camp. Don't wait to the start of the season. Don't wait to the middle of the season, man. Listen, I'm not feeling it, bro. I'm out. So I respect it for sure.
And they did
All right,
not sign it. And the crazy here's the thing. As of right now, they have not signed another running back.
talk about it, Dave. Talk about it.
I just
You're
I
right.
just I just want y'all
We
to
saw
know.
we did sign a wide receiver in his spot. We signed. Matter of fact, great segue. We signed Tavion Robinson in his spot because I saw somebody wearing a 39 jersey and it wasn't my man Daywood Davis. Daywood Davis, had a collision at the practice yesterday. They're gonna figure out what they were doing with him. I don't know if they're gonna IR him or what, but he's gonna miss some time. So he wears number 39. So when I looked up, I saw 39. I was like, damn, that was a quick recovery for Daywood. Come to find out, nah, it was Robinson. And I was like, who was Robinson? I didn't realize until I got home that Tavion Robinson was the wide receiver we signed in place of Rashad Penny. So they, like you, great point. We didn't sign a running back. We signed a wide receiver in the spot. So, Dave, we also keep going down this line. Devin Tompkins. We're gonna talk about him later. We wide receiver Devin Carter as well. Too many Devins. Okay, one of the Devins got to go. Outside linebacker
Both might, but
Kemoko.
we ain't gonna go there yet.
Kemoko Turay. I don't know if that's how if I butchered his name, my apologies. Okay. Signed cornerback Keandre Thomas and tight end Felipe Franks. Now we talked about the edge rusher that we were looking at. We're looking at Carl Lawson. We were looking at what's my other man we was looking at? What's my man name? Damn, his name escapes me right now.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the cat from the Jaguars, bro, and the Ravens. Man, the chat got me. Y'all forget.
I definitely don't know. Like,
come on, bro. We brought in two guys.
Brought in
Carl
two. I
Lawson,
remember two, but I can't remember the name of the other one. And the
Carl
chat don't know
Lawson.
either.
No, it's a little delayed, but we
Yannick
Ngakwe.
yes,
Yannick Ngakwe.
okay.
Yeah, my bad. Yo, my brain I just went brain fart, bro.
Yeah,
my
I couldn't
apologies.
remember, bro.
Brain fart. So Yannick, we brought in Carl, and we sitting here like, yo, we about to grab one of these dudes. We pulled up the PFF, and we like, hey, look, they not as good as we thought. We name chasing out this mug, bro. So I'm like, man, okay. So then we brought in this other cat, Kemoko. I saw a little highlight of him on X. I was like, yo, all right, he look all right. You know what I mean? Younger. And so he's the one we decided to roll with. So I haven't really seen much of him over the past couple of days. So we'll see. We'll talk about the edge rusher and where's the pass rush a little bit later on. But it was interesting that we didn't sign Carl Lawson or Yannick. Maybe it was a money thing. Maybe we did want to sign those guys, and the money just didn't line up. I don't know. But
It's
Kemoko
just like signing Keandre Thomas.
Yeah,
we want to sign Stephon Gilmore, but it might be a money thing. We might not just want to go get him.
Great point.
We get Keandre Thomas.
Great point. And we also cut some guys. Cam Sims. We cut Sam Pinckney. I know it's one of your guys, Dave. Offensive lineman Christian Duffy and Clayton Isabel were guys that we ended up cutting. Or I think Cam Sims went to injured reserve or pup or something like that. Everybody else was waived. So very interesting. Shout out to Sam Pinckney. I know some of us liked Sam Pinckney, but just didn't work out. Whatever. I know his pops. Shout out to my guys, two fans in the stands. They had talked to his pops and all that. So maybe we might get some information regarding what happened, and why they decided to move on. I don't know. They had to make room for somebody, so it is what it is, and it's gonna be like that moving forward. We're gonna cut some guys that you may like. It's just the nature of the beast. All right.
I find it fascinating that the number wide receivers that we're bringing in here. It makes me wonder some
Yeah,
things.
you shouldn't wonder. You shouldn't wonder at all. Because I
Why?
gotta, we'll hold that thought. We're gonna talk about the wide receiver room and that battle and how that's shaping out. Because I want to know what you're thinking. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. All right. So that's the roster moves. Injury update. So, injured during camp. We talked about Sam Franklin, his broken foot. He broke his foot at the back together again joint on Saturday. He's gonna miss some time. Hopefully, we're gonna get him back during the season. But they're trying to figure out whether they're going to IR him or what, because we don't know how much time he's going to miss. I think Canales talked about it and said the fracture wasn't that bad, so we should get him back. It's just a matter of when. Okay, Tommy Tremble's dealing with the hamstring. We know how hamstrings are. We talk about them all the time on this. We talk about them all the time. We always bring up David Geddes and his situation back in the day, because he always dealt with hamstrings. It can just never get it going.
My man lived on the bike.
Yeah. So, Tommy Tremble again, hamstring. Haven't seen. He hasn't been back. Dawood Davis, I think he has a like a thigh or something like that. It's a leg issue after that collision with a defender, and he was down for a while yesterday, and even Canales said it's probably going to be a few weeks that we're going to miss Dawood Davis. So they haven't made any designation with him yet. So we'll see how that goes. Jonathan Brooks, he's still on that list. He hasn't been activated yet. Somebody, I believe on X, I saw somebody asked him what, I guess when he was signing autographs, hey, when you coming back? He said when the time is right. So again, I knew this was going to happen. I want to know where all the people are that say he gonna get all the snaps day one. Like, we tried to tell you this was going to happen. Like, we tried to warn you that this is going to be a signing that's going to be a year one, a half year to year two peak with him. You're not going to see it this year. You know what I mean? You'll probably see him at some point in spurts, but it won't be the year that he peaks. He's going to peak year 2, year 3, and then you're going to be like, all right, that was the right pick. This is why I was so upset with the pick, because now we got to wait on our guy. It is what it is. I like Jonathan Brooks. I can't wait. I can't wait till next year. But the reality is, we're not going to see him like that. That's just the truth. The physically unable to perform list, DJ Wanham still haven't. He was out at camp, but he hasn't been actively participating. But he's there and present. We just haven't seen him yet. Yash Nijman, I saw him walk out. We need to get him out there because he's basically the backup left tackle. We had a third string guy running with the starters today, and I think he did okay. I wasn't really analyzing the offensive lineman like that, but
I mean, they can play. Ricky Lee can play left tackle.
He wasn't playing left tackle, is what I'm telling you. There was another guy playing. There's another guy playing left tackle. I brought his name up earlier. I forgot. I'm going to butcher it. But Yash Nijman was signed this offseason to play backup tackle. That's why he was signed. And he's him and Wanham are one and the same. We got an offensive and defensive guy that we signed that's supposed to be getting some active reps, and we just haven't seen
hurt. Yeah, that's rough, man.
Yeah, we haven't seen him. Amari Barno, same thing. Rotational outside linebacker, edge rusher. Have not seen him. I haven't even seen him out there yet. And so I don't know. Again, he's a speed guy too. So whatever the injury is, I think it's coming off that ACL or whatever it was. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. And we need some edge rusher help. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. So hold that thought. All right. We'll keep it moving. Patreon.com/PantherNationPC. Next week, I will be doing another game giveaway. Okay. I will be doing another game giveaway next week. Okay. Also, I still have to give away the Germany ticket. My good folks over in Germany, I have not forgot about you. Well, I did, but I didn't. I'm being honest. Just be honest. I'm just being honest. Okay. I did, but I didn't. I'm still going to give away the ticket. I still got 2 tickets to give away. I got one for a Patreon member, and I got one for a German resident or somebody in Europe. Okay, I got about 5 or 6 entries for folks in Europe. I'm gonna pull the winner. Just bear with me, okay? Bear with me. I promise I'll get to it. And if I don't, continue to remind me. But I got the tickets. I'm gonna give them away. But I got you, okay? Don't just bear with me. All right, got a lot of stuff to give away. We have a show for the people. A show for the people. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to give away, and we're gonna do just that. Okay. All right. Here's our Patreon members. Hey, listen, I gotta go back to the super chat. My man said Ladarian said, make sure my name is added to the list. Bro, I didn't add you. My bad. But I'm making sure you shout it out right here. Shout out to Ladarian, who is an MVP member. I saw you signed up. I just didn't get a chance to add you to the list. That's on me. Okay. My bad. But this is your shout out. You get a personal shout out. How about that? Ladarian Carr, new MVP member. Shout out to you, homie. We appreciate that support.
Appreciate the support, man.
Appreciate that. Franchise folks, we appreciate y'all as well. And we also appreciate our free agents. Got some stuff coming up for y'all. Dave, you want to hit them with some underdog fantasy?
Yes, sir, man. Go to underdogfantasy.com and use the promo code PNP when you sign up. We got NFL seasons coming down the pike. We got the best ball draft happening right now. You can do higher and lower. They're doing things for baseball. They're doing things for, I'm pretty sure they're going to do things for Olympics as well. But I haven't checked recently, but just go to underdogfantasy.com. I know they did something for USC last weekend, but, just check them out. Ain't too many places where you can win 20 times your money. So go to underdogfantasy.com and use the promo code PNP when you do.
Hey, Dave, do they got Olympics up there?
Let me check real fast. I didn't.
Yo, because I was in my
Vegas.
bag. I was in my bag during that Canada-Greece game, even though I lost the spread by half a point. I picked Canada to cover 7.5. They just missed it by half a point.
Yeah, I saw that, bro. I thought about you when I saw that too.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, that's why I had a couple of bets in there, so it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, check it. I might drop another bag.
I'm gonna
LeBron
let you know.
triple-double.
I'm gonna let you know because obviously my password's locked, so I gotta reset real fast.
Damn, Dave. Damn,
look, man.
What you doing, bro?
Now I've been getting hacked a lot over the past couple months.
That's crazy, bro.
So I've been changing passwords everywhere. So
got you. Anyway, let's follow back up on that.
Yeah, we'll follow back up.
Quick, what in the world? What? Hold on, bro.
You just told something.
Yo, that's crazy. Hold on 1 second.
The picture disappeared?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up in presenter mode. There we go. I'm not sure what was happening there. All right, so quick, big announcement. Yay, big announcement, everybody. Big announcement. So we will be doing, I will be doing. Dave is not coming to training camp this year, but we're gonna find a way to get Dave integrated. He's gonna be on the show, obviously, because we can't do a show without Dave. But we're gonna have.
I'll be there.
We're gonna have a live show on August the 15th, right after, not right after, but the same day as the Jets joint practice. Okay, so at Hot Fly Brewery. We're still figuring out the details of start time and all that stuff, but it's going to be lit. If you was at the live show last year, we had a freaking blast. It was amazing. We're running it back. It was lit.
Bro.
It was lit. We're running it back. There will be details because, listen, last year we gave away a lot of free tickets, and a lot of people didn't show up. They claimed the tickets and didn't show. We still had a nice crowd, and I appreciate all the folks that did come, and they lived up to their duty when they claimed the ticket of coming to the event. We had a lot of people that did not show up. So with that said, we may add a little fee, $5 or something like that to pull up. And what that's going to do is that's going to give you automatic entry to our giveaway. And y'all know I've been racking up on giveaway items. Hold up, Dave. You want to see them?
Yeah, man, I do.
Your boy been racking up on giveaway items. You see that?
Got
Jaycee. That's a Jaycee. You see this?
Got Bryce. Look at that.
It's a Bryce. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Pull up. Pull up Hot Fly Brewery. It's gonna be in conjunction with the pregame podcast. Shout out to my man Carlo. My man Carlo gonna be there. You see him picture right there. He was in attendance. He saw it. Now he gonna be on the panel. And we also got our good friends. Last year, Vashti was there as a guest, and we just put a mic in her face, and she pulled up.
She did
She
pull
spoke.
up. That was,
She pulled up. She pulled up. And we also added Sheena this year. Sheena pulling up as well. So we got Sheena, Quick Blitz in the building. Rashad, Dave on the. We gonna pull Dave in something remote. And we
either
got
that or I
Carlo
might have to. Either that or I might have to take a quick trip. But we got to figure see if I can make it happen.
And guess what, though? Guess what, y'all? We might be pulling in some special guests. We working on it. We might be pulling in some special guests. Y'all know I'm connected. Carlo is connected. Sheena, Vashti, they connected. So we trying to pull in some special guests. I don't know if Tep gonna pull up. We more try. Maybe we can get Tep.
Hey, look, man.
Maybe
It might be the peace offering episode.
Why
You never know.
Why not? But you're not gonna want to miss this, bro. You're not gonna want to miss this event. It's gonna be so fire. And again, we had a blast last year. It's gonna be bigger and better. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Giveaways, all that good stuff, man. Good stuff. And I appreciate Carlo. Carlo putting in a lot of work, helping to and he did last year too, helping to put this together, getting the venue, grabbing all that stuff, all the back end work. Carlo was working and doing the same this year. So I appreciate Carlo, and it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a good time. Good time. So pull up, man. Pull up for sure. All right. So that is my big announcement. Details will follow, the times. If there's going to be a cost, I got to talk to the rest of the people involved just to make sure they're okay with that. But again, I don't want to give away free tickets and then people not show up because you claiming a ticket that somebody else could have had. And we can only have so many people in Hot Fly. We have a capacity limit, so we got to be careful about giving away and overselling the venue. We can't do that. So we got to be careful. Okay. All right. So that's the announcement. Any questions? We'll address those at a later date, later time. But yeah, good times. All right.
So to quickly update on Underdog, they are doing Olympic sports. They have basketball.
Okay.
They have Olympic basketball. They have soccer. So yeah, looks like they
good
got
stuff.
Yeah, looks like they got swimming too. So you
good stuff.
You got some spots to get some higher and lowers in. Use code PNP.
All right. Let's talk about some rookie adjustments and how these rookies are faring during this training camp, because it's been up and down. You know, when Legette was talking about, he's talking about having that adjustment period and how he's starting off slow and it's starting to come together for him. Even during the first 5 days of camp, you can see that they're drawing up plays for him. He's getting runs with the ones and the twos. They're throwing those reverse plays at him. He's getting some catches. Sometimes he's not. So he had a drop today. So this is typical rookie development, right? I'm not looking for Legette to come out here and light it up, because guess what? There's other guys out there doing that, right? Guys like Mingo. And we'll talk about Mingo a little bit later. Guys like TMJ. We'll talk about TMJ a little bit later as well. But these rookies are starting to adjust to the game. You've heard a lot of guys being talked about. You know what I mean? You know, Jonathan Brooks, we know about his injury status. You know, Trevion Wallace. He's actually, they're saying he's looking solid out there. So the guy that a lot of people didn't like to pick, he's actually not doing half bad out there. And when you got a guy like Shaq Thompson taking rest days and dealing with he's a little banged up, got an illness and whatnot. When he's dealing with those injuries and missing time, you got to take advantage of those reps. And Trevion Wallace is doing just that. So, hey, listen, as critical as I was about the pick, and most Panthers fans were, he appears to be doing pretty well out there. And again, I got to be honest with you. I'm not out there looking, at the defense too crazy, because my eyes has really been on the offense. I'd be lying to you if I said he just popped off the film for me. It just popped up. I'm just, Wallace is everywhere. I'd be lying if I told you that, because I'm looking elsewhere. But I will make an effort to look more at the defense and look more at those guys to see how they're doing in the upcoming training camps. But yeah, man, they're saying Wallace is looking good. Wallace is looking good. I said Trevin, excuse me. But yeah, man, they nice. They're looking good, man. Again, people were saying it's gonna take some time for him to come along, and he's doing all right. He's doing all right, man. Jatavion Sanders, he's another one that's looking okay out there. He's not lighting it up, but he's taking advantage of his reps. So it's good to see him get out there, especially with the injuries that we're dealing with at the tight end position. When you got guys like Tommy Tremble out, Ian Thomas went down today. So you're starting to see those guys get reps where they're not necessarily supposed to be getting reps. You know what I mean? So it's good to see that. It's really good to see that. Y'all know how high I was on Jatavion Sanders, and it appears that he's living up to just that. So I'm happy for Jatavion, and things appear to be going pretty well for Sanders. All right. Listen, I think it's just a solid draft for these guys. Dave, you got any thoughts? You seen anything about the draft class?
I saw that Legette had a phenomenal day, but it looks like folks are adjusting. I mean, they're about at where they need to be. I mean, I think we always have to temper expectations when it comes to our rookies. We have a habit of thinking they're going to fix all our problems, but the reality is they got to learn the game just like everybody else does. So I just think we got to have some measure of patience regarding that. I noticed you didn't mention Coker, man. So,
no, we'll get to those. I don't count them as.
You don't count
I'm talking about
the draft picks.
Yeah, draft
picks.
Yeah,
nah. But overall, man, I mean, I saw that Legette was having a pretty good day, so I'm like, all right, so we're where we need to be. I mean, I think for me, when it comes to training camp, is how the quarterbacks look, how the trenches look when they start getting on pads and things of that nature. So,
yeah, today was the first padded practice. It was tough out there. Offense did solid the first half of practice, but then the second, they kind of wore down. It got sloppy towards the end. But overall, for the first 5 days, I think these guys are pretty much where they need to be. Nobody's really like out there lighting it up super crazy, but that's about what I expected. We talked about this being a development class. Shaw Smith-Way is another guy that has had a couple of good reps. Crumity, decent reps. You know what I mean? I haven't seen too much of Michael Barrett. But listen, these guys are out there, they're developing, and that's what I expected seeing in this class. That's what I expected. You know what I mean? This is a developmental class. Year 2, year 3 is where I expect them to peak. And they're right along with that. I don't think we need any rookie. I think the way this team has been constructed, I don't think we need any rookie to come out there and just light it up day one. Even with Jatavion Sanders. I think we have enough talent there so that we can be all right if Jatavion for him to develop and come along slow. Yeah, I mean, we don't need him to be the day one guy. Yeah, I mean, really quick shout out to Knucklehead K. Like, share, subscribe. After seeing training camp myself, I have a better appreciation. LOL, seeing that Shy can keep up with the play-by-play that he provides is insane. Keep up the good work, guys. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's hard. It's because I'm taking notes, watching. It's a lot to watch. You literally cannot watch everything at one time. It's really hard because the pace is so quick that everything is moving so fast. So you got to keep up. It's tough. They don't make it easy to keep up with it, but I try my best and I give you the best I can, the best breakdown observation that I can. All right. The game guy says, y'all hear DJ Moore signed a huge extension?
Yeah, 110 million. 40 extension. Props to him, man. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, kudos, but man, we ain't worried about DJ Moore. He ain't a Panther. I done told y'all several times that once they leave the vicinity of the Carolinas,
but I will say this to close the DJ Moore discussion. I'll be trying to tell you guys. I told y'all you got to pay these people. Some of you guys wouldn't have paid him what he got. Because some of you guys wouldn't have with the deal that he got when we signed before we traded him. So I just want to remind y'all of these things. But shout out to DJ, man. He got his bag. I'm happy he got his bag.
Man, shout out to DJ, but man, you the op. So it is what it is. When we see you, it's on site. It's on site, DJ. You got to get this smoke. You know what I mean? I was a fan. That was Dave that was talking about you. I was a fan.
Listen, man, you out here bringing up the past again. I'm tired of you bringing up this past.
I was a fan. I was a fan, DJ. But now you are op. And I don't know if your brother's still watching the show or not. But hey,
he done with us, bro.
DJ brother, if you watching this, Yeah, I mean, tell him it's up. Tell him it's up when we come. When we come to Soldier Field, it's up, bro. And you're gonna catch this smoke. The clamps. Jaycee is gonna strap you up. Okay, Jaycee gonna strap you up, and so it is what it is. Ain't nobody cheering for you no more. You the ops now. Once you leave, bro, I done told y'all this. I stay consistent. Once you leave, it's over, bro. It's over. Brian Burns, you too. We're gonna catch you in Germany. It is what it is.
Oh yeah,
road graded.
We are
gonna road grade you, bro.
Hey, we are gonna catch him in Germany.
It is what it is, bro. It's up. It's on site. It's on site. Shout out to my man A-Cash. He said Shy got personal beef with DJ Moore. Nah, it ain't personal. It's business. This is business. You left the city. Whether right, wrong, or indifferent, whether it's your fault, whether you wanted to leave or not, you gone. So my loyalty is gone too. Peace. I told y'all I cheered against Christian McCaffrey in the Super Bowl. I'm consistent.
Sure did. I had underdog dollars on the line there, so I wasn't gonna do that.
Hey, Derek, crazy, bro. Derek said you on your own in Chicago. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny, bro. That's funny. Now I'm joking. Y'all know I'm joking. It's all fun and games, but I'm not cheering for any of these guys. Salute to DJ for getting his cash. Salute to DJ for getting his cash. But that's where it stops. It's over, bro. Louisville too.
Yep.
Who's got to get his?
Yep. When he went to the team. He out here going.
Jeremy Chin, you too. By the time we done with you, you're gonna be double chin. Come on, bro. We want the smoke. We want the smoke, bro. We want all the smoke, B. All the smoke. All right, so back to the rookie adjustments. My overall feeling about the rookies is that, like I said, these guys are coming along. They're progressing. I like what I see from these guys. They're right where I think they should be. Of course, we would like them to see somebody go out there and ball out. I haven't seen it from any of our rookies just yet, but nobody looks bad. Let's put it that way. Nobody's out there looking crazy, looking out of place, and that's a good sign. So that's what we want to see from our rookies, the drafted rookies. A-Cash says, who's wearing number 21? I got to take their name on my old chin jersey. I got you. I can pull that up in just a second. Who is wearing number 21? It is Nick Scott. Nick Scott is wearing number 21. Put a Scott, SCOTT. Put that on the back of your jersey. Double O Kane says the Carolina op list grows when you leave. Facts. Facts.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
You the ops now, bro. That's a fact. We ain't about to cheer for you. Man, you crazy? Is you crazy? Ain't nobody cheering for you when you leave the Carolinas. You the ops, bro. Especially when we play you. And if you're going against another team, I'm cheering for the opposite team. I ain't cheering for you, especially if you're in the Super Bowl. I done told y'all. All right, so let's keep it moving. Where is the pass rush, Dave?
That's it.
Let's talk about it.
Talk
about it. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know who didn't want Jadeveon Clowney here. You got to speak up. Speak up. If you did not, raise your hand in the chat. If you did not want Jadeveon Clowney here.
Bruh.
Raise your hand. Because that boy been balling. Okay, he's been every practice. This man has been disruptive than a mug. He's been disrupting everything, bro. Today, he put Chuba Hubbard on his back. I'm not sure if you saw that clip. This dude has been putting in that work. He's blowing up plays. The pass rush has been there. He's an elite run stopper. Bro, he has been fantastic. He's been a fantastic add to this defense. He has been great. And I know it's training camp and it's early. But not only that, Dave, he's brought in an attitude, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it was up. When he laid the physicality he brought to that defense, he laid out Chuba Hubbard, and then Icky decided to, push on him. Then guess who came to his defense? Clavon Chason came out there and said, yo, what's up? That's what I like to see. What's up with the smoke, bro? It's competitive. We don't want them fist fighting, obviously, but I like to see that competitive edge. Jadeveon Clowney said it best, bro. He said, listen, I ain't never been on a loser. And he ain't going to start now. Jadeveon wants to be on a winner, bro. He is playing like he has been up. And yes, this is when he's not hurt. Great point. This is a great point. Great point.
Y'all are so tough, man.
I mean, it's true. He's got to stay
It's
healthy.
true. He's got to stay
It's
healthy.
true. The truth is never rude. I say that to people all the time. You can't be rude when the truth is involved. You know what I mean? So James says, I heard Clavon Chason has been showing out. Hey, y'all know what? You're absolutely right. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I seen 45 pop up in the backfield a lot, and I didn't know who he was. I was like, who's number 45? Come to find out, that's Chason. He's been playing pretty well, bro. And obviously they won't let them tackle. There's no sacks. Chason has been in the backfield quite a bit. I got to be honest with you. I remember seeing him a lot in yesterday's practice and today's practice. Clavon Chason has been pretty solid, bro. And we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see if he turns out to be a good rotational guy who want him. We don't know, but I feel much better. And again, somebody asked this earlier in today's show earlier when I was recapping day 5. They said, hey, is it the offensive line or is it that our pass rush is that good?
Defense tend to play. The truth is, defenses will tend to be ahead of the offense during training camp. That's the truth.
That's true. That's true. And the truth is, we don't know. We just have to take what we're given right now. We don't know if our offense. We'll see come preseason, but we won't know until we line up against another team. The true test is going to be against the Jets. When the Jets come to town, that's when the true test is going to go down. That's when we'll know. Hey, all right, we was trash or we was legit. That's the first time we're gonna know.
Yeah.
So he's been solid. He has been very solid. People in chat are talking about scheme changes. Yeah, he was in a different scheme. Maybe the scheme fit. We've seen that. We've seen that happen here in Carolina. Guys in the wrong scheme. They Brian Burns. We complained about that about Brian Burns for years until we finally moved to a 3-4. So maybe that's the truth. We'll see. This is true. Shout out to the game guy. He has his career on the line. Great point. Great point. But he's been balling. It's nothing but opportunity. There's nothing but a space and opportunity for him to grab that brass ring and say, I'm the guy. Want him? I know they paid you, but listen, I'm the guy. You can come back when you come back, but this is my position. And you know who I thought was going to do that? I thought that was going to be DJ Johnson. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't really seen too much from your boy, yo.
Hey, my boy.
Your boy.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, sir. Don't do that. Are you? No. We're not doing that, sir. Not my boy.
So yeah, man. I think that I think it's been very good. I think the pass rush has been better than I expected. I'm going to be honest with y'all. The defense, I know they're ahead of the offense. I've said that multiple times. But I think, and Dave just said it too, but I still think the defense is going to be solid. I'm not too worried about the defense. We can talk about the secondary. Dane Jackson is playing well as well. And again, we won't know until we see another team whether he can hold up against a true number 2. Because when the Jets come to town, that's going to be a couple of tough matchups for him. So we'll see if he can hold up. My man said half the pass rushers in the ER. That's true. 2 DJs and a Barno. That's you're right, A-Cash. That's crazy. 2 DJs and a Barno. That's absolutely right. But yeah, Barno, bro. And we signed another pass rusher. That's not good for guys like DJ Johnson when you got when you sign another pass rusher. What's the cat name we just brought in? The Kemoko guy. We just brought him in, another veteran pass rusher. Like, that's not cool because that's taking your reps. So DJ Johnson, you gotta step up, bro. You gotta step up, or you living up to that. Hey, we shouldn't have drafted this kid with a 3rd round pick because we did. He's a 3rd round pick. We should be seeing some progress, bro. A 3rd round pick, you should be contributing, bro. Or at least
we're past that point when it comes to what should be contributors at this point. We're past that with him. Oh man.
So, Braden, yes, I seen Hassan's having contract issues. He another op though, and I love
He
Hassan.
he's an op.
He's an op, bro. I did see that though. I did see that. I don't think we're gonna be out here paying any big name
We
pass
ain't even
rushers. I
s-
think
we ain't
it's
even
over.
s-
It's over for that.
yeah, we haven't even signed. We didn't even sign a new. We didn't even sign Gilmore like everybody wanted. And you guys are out here wonder. You guys out here talking about us on Reddit.
Yeah, we don't have much cap space. Then we got like 5 million in cap space. It's not a
Yeah,
lot, and I'm sure they're gonna hold on to that into the season. So
that's a
unless
fact.
they decide to drop a bag on Gilmore at the last minute, but it is what it is. Reddick deserves some money, bro. He's been a double-digit pass rusher. People keep doubting him because he's a smaller outside linebacker. But, bro, he proved it with 3 different places. He proved it with the Cardinals. He proved it with Carolina and proved it with the Eagles. Now he's with the Jets. Pay that man, bro. Pay that man. So it is what it is. Yeah, our money is tied up with. I agree with Derek. Our money's tied up with that man on the screen right there. Completely agree. Completely agree.
That's a fact. That's a
So,
fact.
but yeah, man, the pass rush again. I think it's much better than I initially anticipated. And Clavon Chason is a pleasant surprise. If he continues to step it up, man, he might be somewhat decent. Come again, a good solid rotational guy. I'm not saying he should be the number one guy, but he should be at least a solid rotational guy and contribute somewhere. And that's better than what I was expecting, to be honest. Just to be honest. But Barno also he in danger. Barno is in danger, bro.
Hmm.
Barno was in danger, and we know he got a lot of speed. We got that broke that record for the fastest 44 outside line or something like that. Whatever it was, he got to step it up, bro. He got to step it up. All right, let's keep it moving. Receiver battle. This Dave, we might need to take a minute here. Some people are asking about Coker. Let's break this thing down, Dave, because you got the guys on the screen. Diontae Johnson having a great camp. He is who I thought he was going to be. He's
Yep.
he's nice. Adam Thielen, very steady. He don't got to up by his name, but I could at least put something there because he's very steady, very, very reliable. He catches everything in the right place at the right time. He's Adam freaking Thielen. Great job there. Xavier Legette coming along slow. I think they'll get some plays drawn up for him every now and then. The reverse play, that reverse play has been seen that run multiple times with Xavier Legette. So he's where he needs to be. He will get better as the season goes along. I'm not really concerned about him. Jonathan Mingo having a great camp. He's having a great camp. And I'm just going to fast forward to this and I'll come right back. Dave, there's a reason why. Listen, y'all, you see who that is, this picture, right? Smitty has been working with Mingo during the offseason. Smitty has told y'all about Mingo. He's told y'all, he said it's going to be a 2 to 3 year project. He's coming along. He looks good out there. He's getting open. His awareness, his route running ability, it looks way better. He looks way better, bro. It's night and day for Mingo right now. And you got to remember, he just freaking got drafted last year.
It
He's
goes back
not
to
a
what I
veteran.
said. It goes back to what I said. We were discussing the rookies, right? You gotta have some patience with these guys, man.
Yeah, he just got drafted last year, bro. And listen, everybody we drafted last year and everybody that was young last year was a victim of circumstance.
It's true.
Victim of circumstance, right? It was terrible situation for everybody involved. So Mingo he's getting better, bro. Terrace Marshall, hey, listen, we got up here on this pod and said, hey, Terrace Marshall got to have a Brenton Burson style camp. Dave, he's having a Brenton Burson style camp, bro. He's having a hell of a camp. Better than I expected. And I wanted him to have this kind of camp. Y'all know me. I like Terrace Marshall. I've been pounding the table for Terrace Marshall since he got here. He's playing well. He's playing well right now at camp. Now, when the pads come on, when the bright lights happen, when it comes to week 1, will he show up? That's a different story,
I don't
right?
look, man. Let me try to temper myself.
Yeah, come on, Dave. Give it
I
to him. Pause.
I I understand that. Like Mingo, I expect to jump. Right. That's he's working with Smitty. He's his second year. Got it. I'm not. I'm still not sold on the man, and I have every reason not to be yet. And we'll see. Maybe a preseason game or two will make me change my tune. But I mean, Mingo gets grace because he has time. Marshall's had time, so for me, the upper arrows aren't the same for me. And
They both.
besides,
I agree.
Terrence Marshall didn't go to Pittsburgh, so he can't have the same situation as Brendan Burson because Burson went to Wofford, and the owner went to Wofford at the time. So you can't have the
Pittsburgh
same,
come from?
huh?
Oh, I got you. Never mind. I got you. I got you.
So I'm
like, where the hell you going? Where are you going with this?
Oh no, I'm look, man. It's easy peasy for me, bro.
I'm just talking. I'm strictly talking about camp performances.
No, I got you.
Brent Burson used to light it up. That's where I.
Oh yeah,
that's
he
where
did. No, but I get it. He's lighting up, but we got to see it in the game. We got to. I think we got to see it with the lights on. So I'm not. I know folks are ready to ride the Terrence Marshall train, and because they're ready to do this to me.
Told y'all,
but I'm not ready to concede yet. And I think Shot is frozen. Yeah, Shot is definitely frozen. He'll be back. Let me shoot him a text. Let him know that he's frozen. Yeah, all right. Well, he's frozen good too. When he comes back, we'll continue this conversation. But like I said, man, I'm not fully bought in on the Terrence Marshall train quite yet. I gotta see a little bit more before I'm convinced. So yeah, once the preseason happened, bro, I'm in. Like I'll if he does it what he needs to do, I'll change my tune if need be. Shaw will be back in a second, guys. Oh wow. Yeah, all right. He had some. Yeah, he's rebooting right now. So all right. So that's all, man. I'm holding off, and when Shaw comes back, he'll bring back up the slide. No, I'm not hating. No. Don't do that, guys. I'm not hating. I told you guys last year he was wide receiver 5, and you guys thought I was crazy. And where he ended up? Oh yeah. He said his power went in and out, so he'll be back on in a minute. So he's rebooting. Unless, hold on. Hold on, let me see. I'm waiting for him to respond back on the text. See, we're live, guys, so things happen. I hope everybody stays safe down there. The storm and that bad down there in the Carolinas, though. Yeah. Let's see. He'll be back in 5. All right. So, yeah, man. So the bottom line is, I know I don't have the list in front of me, but I will also admit, and me and Shaw will definitely talk about this when he comes back around, when he comes back on in a couple of minutes. But I will admit that it's gonna, like, Coker's not as a shoe-in as a guarantee. He's not as a guarantee what he was prior to camp. I think with everybody else stepping up, that's gonna help them. But let me see here. Somebody's asking me about my PC build. Well, I use a Mac for the show, but I also have a PC build when I play my matches. I have an Alienware laptop with the 4070 in it. Now Shaw's back.
My bad, y'all. Power went out, bro.
I know, man.
It blipped for a second. It's storming pretty bad here. So,
all right, I'm gonna catch up on these super chats. I think we got them all. Shout out to ACAS. Who's wearing number 21? I gotta tape their name on my old Chin jersey. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Who's wearing 21?
Nick Scott already answered that question.
Okay, you already did that one.
Nick Scott.
Okay, all right. So yeah, we're caught up. What up, Dave? Aggie Pride, Blue Fire, keep pounding. All right, cool. Appreciate it, Vendale, for the super chat. I know we did the Reddit one, so yeah, we hit everything. So Nick Scott. Yeah, pull back up that slide, man. I was talking about we were going to get into. I'm not a believer in Marshall, bro. I'm keeping the butt with you. I'm just not. I'm not ready to believe quite yet.
1 second.
Oh yeah, I thought I knew I missed one. Hold on, while you figure that out. Speaking of getting cut, is Jamie Robinson in danger after a shaky training camp? Is this a conversation we need to have? I wouldn't be stunned if if he doesn't play better, he could get potentially cut a cash only because he was a late round pick, the second year, so it could be
Yeah,
that could be a thing.
Jamie has been struggling though. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know. We'll see. It is a conversation, bro. He had a rough day today. Miles Sanders got at him. He ran him over today, and then he had a PI on TMJ on a deep pass. So he's at again. He can bounce back though. My man said it wasn't 140 something better than him. He got to back it up, but it's time. He got time. He got to recover from today. It was a rough day today. It was a rough day today for sure. I would be lying if I said he's not in danger, because I do think he is with the way this secondary is set up. You know what I mean? So all right, so back to this conversation. Where were we? So we're talking about Terrace Marshall and
Mm-hmm.
how he looks. Listen, I think Terrace is having himself a camp. I think I hope I'm gonna go through the rest of these guys first, and then I'll give my thoughts because it's really interesting. It's really interesting. So Amir Smith-Marset, very steady, solid camp. He's doing work. He's getting work in the slot. He's looking really good out there. Smith-Marset has been very active, been running with the twos and the ones. So Smith-Marset, I like Smith-Marset a lot. I think we'll talk about it in just a second. David Moore. David Moore, we know he has that connection to Canales. Was with him in Tampa. I think David Moore is going to find himself at least on the practice squad at minimum. He's going to be around. He knows the system. He's a veteran. I I don't think there's a way that David Moore won't be at least on the practice squad. Devin Tompkins. Let's talk about this kid for a second. This kid has come in and lit Ish up in 2 days. Okay. He's been doing a fantastic job. He had a hell of a catch today to end training camp. The word on the street is that they're keeping score, offense and defense, interceptions, touchdowns, blah, 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 blah. Canales says they're going to review the film on whether his amazing catch today was inbounds or not. But he had a walk-off touchdown. My man Plummer, I'm about to call him Jake again. Jack, whichever Plummer he was, he threw a nice little fade route to the back of the end zone. My man Devin Tompkins laid out, caught it. We don't know whether it was 2 feet down or not, or body part down, but it was great. He also, this is the scary part, he also has been doing a hell of a job in special teams. He's been doing a great job in special teams. Kick returner. He's the second returner behind Smith-Marset right now. So he has kick return ability. That's where it gets real funky. In 2 days, he's lit it up. It's a ways to go. We got a ways to go. But this kid is fast. He's got some shiftiness to him. He's electric. Smith-Marset, Devin Tompkins.
Only one
Same
spot
dude,
for them. Yeah, only one spot for him, bro.
It's the same dude, bro. I don't know why. I don't know, bro.
All I know is this. It goes back to the discussion I always say. There's the guys that you inherited, and there's the guys that you bring in.
Connections matter.
Connections matter. And so
Tompkins was also there in Tampa with Canales. It matters. It matters.
Yeah, we'll. I know Renegade asked the question. I want to ask. We're gonna go to that because
we definitely are gonna talk. We're gonna talk about that. 1 second. Let's get through the rest of these.
Yeah, let's get through these receivers. We definitely had that conversation.
It all matters. So, Mike Strawn, track guy, big, tall receiver. I think again he hasn't done anything amazing. He's been steady. Coker hasn't had too many opportunities. Today he did have a miscommunication with Plummer. I think Coker ran a curl or a hitch. I mean, a curl or a comeback route, and Plummer thought he was running out, and so there was a miscommunication there. However, he did have a catch today where he caught it, had some yak. Coker, if you watch Coker on every play and you just watch him, bro, today And I really wish I had somebody that could attest to what I'm saying. If you was at training camp today and you watch some of the late reps and you watch Jalen Coker and his releases and his route running ability, bro, he cooked the shit out of somebody. He put somebody in a blender, but it was an RPO or something, and the pass didn't go his way. But this kid Coker has got it, bro. He's got it.
Well,
There's something there with him.
that was the big
There's
thing when it,
something there.
bro. That was the big thing when Steve Smith was breaking them down was the fact of his route running ability.
He cooked the shit. Bro, I wish I had it on film. He cooked it's part of my language for those that are sensitive to that. My apologies. But he had somebody on skates, bro. He cooked the shit out of him. He's been playing, he's been doing, and here's the thing here's what we don't know, right? We can go out there to training camp. We can see what's being done on the field. We can see the reps. We see each rep. What we don't see is the behind the scene, the film. We don't see what he's doing, in the film room, in the meeting rooms. What is he doing, right? And so I don't know, bro. I want him to make. I lay my biases out there. I have a Jalen Coker bias. It's probably worse. It's on the level of Zylstra. We're getting in Zylstra
You're getting close.
Today. We're getting there. I gotta be honest with you. We're getting there. Okay, we're getting in Zylstra territory. I got a bias towards this kid.
Somebody said it was Jamie Robinson.
Bro, he cooked somebody, bro. Somebody got cooked. That's all I could tell you. Somebody got put in a blender.
Oh man, I hope it wasn't Jamie, man. I hope it wasn't Jamie.
Somebody got put. I'm not gonna put that on Jamie Robinson.
Nah, I'm
but
not.
He put somebody in the blender, bro. But like I said, I'm trying not to let my bias interfere with reality. I'm human. I put my biases out there. I have a coke problem. I have a coke problem, Dave.
Be careful, bro. You know they'll take Eddy around here in these streets. You better be careful.
Don't cook that up. Don't cook that up. Get the context. Get the context.
Yo, I'm crying. Nah, but now I look. It's look if I said it before. If Marshall keeps playing well, you're gonna have to keep a special teams receiver. And the debate becomes whether you keep 6 or 7.
All right, Dave. Okay, now let's. It's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get interesting. Give me your top 6.
Johnson, Thielen, Legette, Mingo. I'm gonna say Tompkins, man, because of that and the only way Coker again is that he's the 6. That's the only way. I don't know if they're gonna keep 7. That's the concern. I don't think they're gonna keep 7.
Okay, so give me.
I just gave you 6. I gave you 6. Johnson, Thielen, Legette, Mingo, Tompkins, and Coker. Marshall's got to show me in a preseason game or something, bro. I'm not convinced yet.
So what happened? You think they're actually gonna cut Terrace Marshall, or do you think they're gonna? Do you think? Here's my follow up. Do you think they're gonna try to move anybody?
I think they're gonna try. Oh yeah. But if the guy that they're trying to move, it ain't gonna be who you think it is. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna have any. I don't know if they're gonna get enough value to move somebody like a Terrace Marshall, and I don't think they'll move Mingo. I can see them moving Thielen. Thielen was paid for a contender, right? I can see them trying to move Thielen for like a late round pick.
I don't know what they're gonna do. We have a good problem right here. We have a good problem. You've got talent. There's some redundant talent. So then it gets to the question of, are you going to keep us Devin Tompkins and ISM? You can't.
That's where I'm at, right? I picked Tompkins because you've convinced me that he's been balling like that for 2 days. That tells me that he's going to probably jump the line. And because he plays special teams, there's only one spot he can take, and that's ISM's spot. So it's ISM versus Tompkins right now for a spot. Like one of those two is going to make the team. And then you got everybody, and then you got Diontae Johnson, who you traded for. You absolutely going to keep him.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So we're cutting with, because we do, and I don't know we talked about this on the show earlier when I was live. I don't know how it works. We do have first waiver priority, and I don't know if you can claim your own player, right? So in theory, you could cut a guy and get him right back. In theory, right? Would they spend that waiver priority on? Because once you spend it, it's just like I believe it just works just like fantasy. I think you go to the back of the line. So I don't know how that works. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's something I don't know the answer to. If you can claim your own play, like if you cut a guy and can you bring him back? You're the own guy you just cut. I don't know if that's possible.
The bottom line is if you do that, you got to put him on the 53. He can't go on the practice squad. He can only go on the practice squad if he clears waivers. So you're still gonna have to. So if you do that, then you're gonna have to release somebody else on the roster anyway.
Great point.
So there's no point of doing something like that. So, nah, you can't do that. I mean, now if they clear waivers, then they can potentially, depending if they reach the requirements, they can go on the practice squad. But
yeah, but would you come back though? I don't know. When you cut somebody like that, it opens up the possibility for them to sign somewhere else.
That's possible, right? But then again, if you feel like you was on the cusp of making the team, because remember, if he goes on a practice, the only way you can get on a 50, the only way you can get moved off the practice squad if you end up on a 53-man roster, and if he has,
you're right.
So the opportunity is, so if he has an opportunity to go on a 53-man roster, I don't blame them.
I definitely overthought that. That makes complete sense. Definitely overthought that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense to. Yeah,
but
that doesn't make any
we
sense.
were talking about, could we have a surprise cut and somebody like an Adam Thielen does not make the team and somebody like a Terrace Marshall does? Like,
I don't. So all right. So here's the deal. Here's my question. I'm about to get real analytical here in my thought process, because I brought this earlier. I brought this up, I think, a couple of days ago. It's not just you have to look at this from a couple different perspectives. Number one, you have to have your quarterback's interest in mind here.
Yes.
What's going to make Bryce Young better? Right? So that's part one. Part two is, does the contract situation make sense? Case in point, Terrace Marshall is on the final year of his deal. The final year it's a contract year for him. Right? Yep. If you keep him and let go of somebody else and he gets claimed, you basically could lose two guys the next year. You could lose the guy you tried to keep in Terrace Marshall because he could choose to sign elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you could have lost the guy that you lost trying to keeping Terrace Marshall. So it's making the best decision for your quarterback, and then making the best decision for the contract situation. So yes, Terrace Marshall is playing well, but do they view him as being part of the long-term plan? That is what matters. That is what matters. It doesn't matter about yes, he's doing a great job, but it doesn't matter if you're just going to keep him and let go of a guy like Coker. Coker has a bright future that you can build upon with the same coaching staff, right?
Yep.
Terrace Marshall's been coached by 4 different coaching staffs. He's been damaged, no fault of his own.
He's had some injury challenges. I mean, he's had a lot.
So why would I keep Terrace Marshall and potentially let go a guy like Coker, who I can develop?
That I picked up.
Get a jersey that I picked up, right? So this is where again, this is where people don't really think about that when it comes to the 53-man roster. People just say, I'm gonna take the top talented guys. Yes, that makes sense in theory, but you have to make the right decision from a contract value point and a team building standpoint. You know what I mean?
You want a shot?
I'm just trying to think out loud, because people don't think like that. It's just saying, Team J's balling, we got to keep him, right? If I look at the rest of for my first point, because I go back to that when you talk about, are we going to get rid of Adam Thielen? Is that the best decision for Bryce Young? Bro, they connected for 1,000 yards last year.
No. But my point is, it's but there's, when you talk about the factor about players who brings in what. You also can factor in the fact that you got somebody, and I don't think they are going to do that. Let me be clear, but you got somebody like an Adam Thielen who have said they want to play for a contender, who would like to go get a championship. And all due respect, let me be clear, I ain't got us winning the division. I don't think Rashad got us winning the division.
No.
So if Adam wants to get a shot to win a championship, he might randomly walk up to the coach one day and be like, "Yo, man, I want to go to a contender." And they could decide, nah, you're gonna stay here, you on the contract. But they could respect Thielen because he's had a phenomenal career in the NFL, and they might let him get the opportunity to go to a contender. Maybe he goes to LA, maybe he goes somewhere else that might have a shot to win the chip. So you don't know. I don't think he's interested in sitting in a 2, 3, 4 win season. I can tell you that. So that's the other factor too. But I do agree with you from the perspective of, I mean, cutting Marshall from a long-term standpoint makes more sense than folks want to really realize. Like,
well, I really think, and this again, this is conspiracy theorist shy right here. So this is my conspiracy theorist hat. Maybe they're hyping him up and to maybe drum up some trade. But I don't know if that's.
But at best, you'll get a 7th round pick. You ain't getting much for him.
It's very tough when you got all these teams getting ready to cut a bunch of guys. I don't think that anyone's going to give up. There maybe the Bengals, right? Since they got Burrow and Burrow knows them, maybe Burrow could convince the Bengals to give up something for maybe a 7th, 6th round pick or something like that.
Especially if they're not going to pay my guy over there. Not going to pay what's his name? Oh, what's his name? So, like, he could get traded. I mean, it's very possible that he could get traded right now. But going into the season prior to training camp, he wasn't worth anything. So you guys got to understand that you're not going to get much for him.
That's not Dave saying that as a bad thing. That's literally what the league said.
That's what the league says. The league says he's not worth much. Now, if he balls out, T. Higgins. Sorry, guys. I mean, it's been tough the past couple of days. So yeah, like T. Higgins wants to get a bag. If the Bengals decide they don't want to pay him, and Burrow already got a corroborative with Terrace Marshall, maybe they trade for him. But they're not going to give him more than like a 7th round pick. It'll be a late pick. The Bengals should be good next year. So you're not going to give up that much.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. We have a good problem right here, and I think it's gonna be very interesting. I think somebody feeling's gonna get hurt, right? It's gonna be somebody upset, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but we got a good group here. Diontae is playing very well. He's gonna be the number 1 guy. Dagon Canales already said that damn months ago. Thielen, again, veteran, savvy. I don't think you can get rid of Thielen, bro. I don't think you could take Thielen away.
Nah, I'm with you. No, I don't think you're gonna cut him.
I don't think you can do that, bro.
Not gonna trade him.
He's too steady, bro. And he got, I think, 2 years left on his deal.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
I don't see that.
I mean, are there scenarios where you can potentially keep 7 receivers? Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe that's the case. Maybe you keep 7, and I don't know. We'll have to do a 53-man projection. Maybe we do that next week. Maybe we'll do We'll have 2 weeks worth of data to go through, and we'll do a 53-man projection for next week, and really try to break that, because it's tough. You're gonna have to let somebody go, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get rid of Thielen. I think in theory it sounds great. Oh, he's old, but he's too steady.
It's an advocate thing devil's advocate thing for me, right? Like, because every team in NFL, pretty much every team has a surprise cut. Every single team.
Yeah, for sure.
Every team, pretty much. Not, there's always surprise cuts. There's always the out of nowhere cuts. Thielen would fit that description if they did it. That would be considered a surprise cut. Like, if ISM doesn't make the team, that is not a surprise cut. Like, I think folks will be shocked that it didn't happen, but that wouldn't be a surprise cut.
It would be a surprise for Panther fans.
It would be a surprise for Panthers fans, but I'm talking about from a national standpoint.
Oh, no.
Your leading receiver from the previous season got released. That is a surprise cut. Like, if Adam Thielen gets released, which I don't think is going to happen. So that's when I say that. Folks are talking about Rashad Penny again. Yeah,
he's out of here, bro.
When you're done, you're done, man.
But Going back to the bottom of this list, David Davis got injured, and again, we don't know what we're going to do with him. And Devin Carter's another guy that's on the roster as well. But getting to 7, I think David Moore is a guy that's going to end up on the practice squad. I don't know that anybody's going to, is going to be itching to kind of, because he was available all off season and nobody picked him up. And so I think David Moore is a steady talent. He's another veteran that you want to have on your practice squad or on your roster. But I think with Thielen leading that group from an age perspective and a veteran perspective, I think we're going to be fine there. But you got a lot of young guys. Even Diontae Johnson, still relatively young. Legette, Mingo, Terrace, Smith Marset. It's a talented group. I want to keep Coker, but I can see how it can get difficult.
It's going to be difficult,
and
bro.
I'm going to be honest with you. I would like to see him do a little more in practice, right? And I'm not saying it's his fault.
He needs the opportunities.
He needs the opportunities, yes.
Yeah.
I would like to see him get – that's a better word for it, Dave, yes. I would like to see him get more opportunities because I've seen Devin Tompkins do work over the – and again, I know he knows the system. He's connected to Canales. He's a veteran. He's not a rookie like Coker is. Coker's a UDFA, right? So it's a little different. But I've seen Devin Tompkins come in here and put up stats quick. I'd like to see Coker get some of those opportunities as well. So that's basically I want him to make the roster.
But that being said, I don't think Tompkins is a threat to Coker from a standpoint from a roster spot. He's more of a bigger threat to ISM, in my opinion.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
And I'm
not
going to bring that up because he got some other stuff too, but I'm not going to do that.
But yeah, and on top of that, you guys got to also consider, and we always got to remember, special teams is important, and that's why I say it's between Tompkins and ISM, because I think whoever gets that job is going to be return game. The kickoff rules are different this year.
Bro, Tompkins hooping, bro. What both of them back there is crazy. Because don't you got 2 of them back there? 2 returns?
Think so. Yeah.
Bro.
But you could put
Blackshear back there too.
Blackshear.
And Blackshear had himself a day as well. That running back room, it got a little thinner with Penny out of here, and I think that kind of helped us make a decision that we didn't. I think Penny saw the way where it was going and was like, yeah, I'm out, bro. Because Blackshear.
It's one thing to decide to get released, it's another thing to decide to retire, though, right?
Yeah, true, exactly, true.
Yeah, there's two levels to this, right? It's one thing you'd be like, all right, nah, dog, I ain't gonna make the team here, I'm out. And there's nothing when you just decide I just don't want to play anymore. Like, there's a significant difference between the two. But I was going to ask you if Sheridan's been doing anything for Monmouth.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sheridan's been getting a ton of reps, a ton. He's getting a ton, bro. I see if you go, I've got notes for all the reps and all the different. Bro, he gets a lot of catches out the backfield, and he's been running with the twos too. He gets running with the twos. He's been doing well, but again, so has Mike Boone. So has Blackshear had himself a day. Today was Blackshear's best day. He had a monster day today. I think he took a swing pass to the house today. So again, if we're talking about all 5 days, I mean, and putting those together, bro, like it's tough. Sheridan has been getting a lot of burn though. He's been getting a lot of burn.
It's interesting because I mean, you think they'll keep 4, right?
Yeah, I think 4 is the number. I think they're gonna keep 4.
So you got,
and then that's where it gets tricky.
Would Miles Sanders be considered a surprise cut?
Let's you want to fast forward here? Let's fast forward here for a second. Cause your boy Miles,
I heard he's been balling, man. That's why I asked the question.
Hey,
I heard he's been playing, man. So that's why I asked the question.
Hey, let's talk about it. They said Miles he been talking ish to the media, saying, hey, he remembers it. I'm sure he's heard us talk about him. I'm sure he's heard everybody. This dude has the biggest bag of chips on his shoulder right now, bro. He's playing with the chip, and I tell you what. Somebody felt it. I think that was Jamie Robinson that felt the end of that. He was waiting to get the pass on because Jamie Robinson got trucked today. You know what I mean? So Miles has looked solid, bro. I think he's looked solid. Is it a bounce back season for him? I think I think when you see people talking trash about your contract, how we overpaid and want you cut and all that good stuff, And then you see Chuba Hubbard come basically take your RB1 spot. And then they not only that,
They
they
draft a
drafted another
guy.
running back, bro. And then not only that, they brought in a UDFA who's kind of nice. Like, and then they signed two more guys after that. Like, I think Miles feels super disrespected by everybody. I think he feels super disrespected by everybody. And he has been playing today. He played well. He played well today. He's been looking solid. He's been getting a lot of reps. He's getting reps with the ones. He's kind of rotating in with Chuba. Both of those guys are sharing reps. And made the best man win. But I think here's the deal. Here's the deal. Miles playing better tells me our offensive line is playing better. Because guess what? Miles goes where his offensive line goes. We saw him play great with the Eagles, 1,400 yards, all purpose, I believe. Then last year, not so much. He goes as the offensive line goes. You've invested Hunt, Damian Lewis. That in theory, we got better, right? So hopefully Miles Sanders gets better.
So then
But he's been looking good.
So then the question becomes this: if that's the case, then why would we keep him outside of his cap?
Well, I think it's a why not at this point. I mean, it's that cap is
It's
it
too big
makes
of a
it
hit.
it makes it tough. Like, I think he's gonna be around. Like, but if he plays like he's playing now, he's gonna earn it. You know what I mean? Like
No. I'm with you. I'll just I figured that the cap number was gonna make it too challenging to release him. I mean, I just think that's just the reality of the fact. I think the cap number and trading is don't even mention trade guys. That salary is nobody's gonna be willing to take.
Nobody's
That salary.
taking
taking that contract.
Nobody's taking that salary. But Acash says, you think Miles could regain the number one spot before the season starts or anytime during the season? I don't look at it as a number one spot. I think Canales is going to go with the hot hand in any game. So if Miles is cooking, I think Miles will get the bulk of the backfield touches. Pause. If it's Chuba, I think Chuba's going to get it. I think either one of them are capable of getting the lion's share of the snaps. It just depends on how the flow of the game. I think he could. I think he could get the bulk of the snaps at some point. I do. Double O Kane said Jamie Robinson becoming a punching bag of camp. It was a rough day for him today. I'm gonna be honest with you. He had a rough day, and that's my FSU guy. Shout out to Jamie Robinson. That's my guy. Not too much on Jamie. Not too much on Jamie, bro. Not too much on Jamie. Let's chill out. But he had a he had a rough day today. But anyway, my man said, forget you want to see Jonathan Brooks. Hey, tell his ACL that.
Stop, man. I mean, he's gonna take some time, man. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna be fascinating to see how the roster spots end up, because if you're saying that Sheridan's playing well, we know Jonathan Brooks is going to be out for a period of time. So Sheridan might make the roster off that because of Brooks. But I think Brooks got to get there on the 53 first, and then you can get the roster slot back for you if you got an IR, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, my man Jay got the juice says Chuba backup days are over with. I agree. I would tend to agree. Chuba is balling. He showed y'all what's up last year, and he's been doing nothing but putting in the work. Let me tell you about, speaking of that, putting in work. It's been guys that have been staying after camp, after getting reps up and on the jugs machine. We know Chuba's doing that. Chuba is definitely working extremely hard. Okay, so kudos to Chuba, Terrace Marshall, Jonathan Mingo. Both of those guys are staying after. My man Bryce Young was out there 45 minutes after practice. 45 minutes after practice doing crunches. Yeah, I mean, and maybe it's because he didn't want to sign no autographs and he just wanted to see the crowd die out. Or maybe he was legitimately putting in work. I don't know what he was doing. But Bryce has been out there. He was usually he's the first guy out. Today he was not the first guy out. I think Coach Canales was the first guy out today. But it's been great, bro. Practices has been great. I love the first 5 days. I think that's all I had. Yeah, that's all I had. Let's skip something. No, yep, we're good. We're good. So that's all I had, Dave. Um,
So the offensive line, because you were talking
let's talk
about
about
Ricky
it.
Lee.
Let's
Yeah,
talk
you were
about it.
talking about Ricky Lee. So you're saying Ricky Lee moved to right tackle, I guess?
I don't know. I saw Ricky Lee out there. I do not remember which side he was playing on. I was
I
not
saw
paying.
somebody in the chat talking about that he was playing right tackle. He might be the successor to Moten, which is possible. But I don't think Moten's going anywhere this year. Like we gotta pump the brakes, man. We're not gonna be cutting everybody. There's gonna be a lot of
It's a,
guys that's gonna
it's a new regime, bro. You don't know who's safe.
man. It
You
all
know,
depends on.
ain't nobody safe, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if anybody get cut, bro.
Mm.
For real. For real. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with I don't know what's gonna happen with Ricky Lee. I've seen him out there. Obviously, I Aggie pride him. So he's
It
been out
sounds
there.
like he's in the second team. So I mean, I think he's not. I don't think he's got to be concerned yet. But we'll
I
see.
don't know, bro. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe.
We
Um,
shall see.
let's see. Anything else we need to talk about? Any other questions, comment? Remember, we got the live show coming up on August the 15th. It's the
I'm,
same day
I'm,
as the Jets joint practices. It's a Thursday.
do
It's not
you
a
have an
Friday,
extra
it's a
ticket? Do
Thursday.
you have an extra ticket for that? If I decide to swing by, get down there.
Yeah, I do. I have GA. I have general admission tickets. I don't have VIP tickets for that
Oh, you
day.
didn't get the VIP for that one.
Not for that one. They were sold out. I might be able to talk to some people to get one, but
All right. Nah,
but
either
yeah,
way. I mean,
I
I'm
wasn't able to
looking.
get
I'm
them.
looking. I'm checking to see if I can fly down there. I gotta see. Gotta check to see if I can fly down and see if I can get some time off too. So flights out of Boston ain't bad. That's manageable.
Yeah. I see people in the chat talking about Moten's age, bro. Tackles could play a long time
They
in the
sure
NFL, bro.
can, bro. They
They
could
could play,
play.
bro.
They could play in the late
Moten
30s if they wanted to.
Moten is in the midst of his prime right now, bro. He got a good 6, 7, 8 years before he starts deteriorating, bro. He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, I've
And
never flown.
Moten wasn't even out there today. Moten was on a vet day. So I don't know if y'all talking about today, but Moten, he was on a vet day. He wasn't even playing. He wasn't even practicing today. So y'all can keep y'all smoke for somebody else. Whoever was playing the right side. And that was I forgot my man's name, but he was out there playing right tackle. But anyway, again, good set of practices. I'm happy with where we are. I like what I see from the offense so far. I can't wait to see a preseason game. I want to see that joint practice. That's gonna really be a measuring stick. I love the physicality today. I love that we were going at each other. I love the fisticuffs. I love a good squabble. You know what I mean? So I like it. I like it all, bro. I'm happy with where the Carolina Panthers are right now. There's some good, there's some mid. You know what I mean? There's a little bit. If you have an eye for or you want to be a downer on the Panthers, you could probably find some stuff to be down about. If you have an optimistic view like me, then you're okay with where we are. You're okay where we are. The kicker battle, great question. Kicker battle. Yeah, so I said yesterday that it was pretty much over with. My man Piñeiro was out there cooking. I don't think he's missed a kick all camp. Today, Mevis was the kicker. He didn't miss anything today, so it's technically still a battle. We'll see. We'll see. It depends on whether, again, you have to look at it from a holistic view, team building standpoint. Is Mevis good enough to supplant Piñeiro from a talent standpoint? Because if he is, you got to start looking at that $1 million that we can save by cutting Piñeiro. So it's not just about talent. It's about the contracts. It's about the situation. So we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Yep, but it's all good, man. We looking good. We looking good out here, man. But yeah, anything else? Anything else we need to talk about before we get out of here?
Nah, I don't think so, man. I think we covered the gauntlet. I'm over here looking for flights. I'm over here looking at flights, see what my options are. I got $250 for Breeze, but Breeze don't fly into Charlotte, which is
Bro, I would
unfortunate.
never fly Breeze. I don't even know what that is. I would never get on step foot on a plane like that. Never.
Oh man. Nah, it's funny because it's kind of wild with Breeze. Cause I had the voucher because of an incident that happened the one time I did fly with him. Cause I wanted to cancel my
Yeah,
flight. All they could do was refund me.
you're gonna have another incident if you get on there.
Yeah, because I got to get back on. I got to get back home Friday. If I do go, I gotta get back home Friday. So there's
My
another
man,
round trip.
my man Tyler Jones said, "Did you see Canales be really short with David Newton today during the press conference?" Yeah, I think Canales is already tired of David Newton, bro. That's just clear. That's just what it is. He's already tired of David Newton.
Did something already happen?
He was just short with him. Like he asked him a question about Miles Sanders and his attitude and something like that. And Canales was like, I didn't see it. Don't know what you're talking about. Move on. And he didn't say move on, but next question, basically.
Oh, that's a shame. All right, well.
So yeah, I think he just tired. He just tired of him. But he said my man Carlos said we all tired of David Newton. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
It's
Yeah,
like
man. So
it's mutual.
so anything else we need to discuss? I see some other questions, but the kickoff rule. We've been over the kickoff rule. We got to see it during the preseason. I got to see it live before I can really break it down. I got to see it, to be honest with you. We went over it kind of a while back, Hector.
Yeah, the kickoff rule is going to be interesting. I mean, it's going to preserve the returner. It's going to bring back the returner ultimately. Less touchbacks. But yeah, man. But all right, let's go ahead and shut this thing down. This was good.
All right, long show. Hour and 38 minutes, man. So this is a good show. Again, I think next week we'll do a 53-man projection. That should be fun. Or I don't know. We'll see if we got time for that. We'll do it if we can. But it's gonna be good. We're gonna have a whole nother set of practices to discuss. We'll do days 5 through 10, and then we'll do 10 through 15. We'll recap everything. It's good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So with that said, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe on the way out. Subs are starting to jump up a little bit. Appreciate y'all support. Hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 25,000. We are, I think, like 2,700 subs away from 2,500 or 25,000. Excuse me. So please hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend. PNP where it's at. We'll holler at y'all next week. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.